Morning. Yeah. You ever tried microwaving a steak? Yeah. Technically it cooks, but you're left with something that tastes like old boot. That, my friends, is what happens when you rush into things before you're ready. Guess what? Epictetus, our favourite ancient philosopher, basically called this out centuries ago. Let's be honest. We live in a world where people want six-pack abs in 6 minutes, success overnight, and wisdom from a 30-second TikTok. Spoiler alert, none of that works. So today we're talking about why you need to embrace the hard winter training of life before expecting to be crowned the next philosophical heavyweight champ. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button. I can't believe we're over 100 subscribers already. Thank you guys. So if you haven't, please hit that button. Otherwise, you risk getting advice from that one guru on Instagram who just says, manifested while standing next to a rented Lamborghini. Trust me, Epictetus would not approve. So, our dude Epictetus, who was literally born into slavery and still became one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, drops this truth bomb. He said, we must undergo a hard winter training and not rush into things for which we haven't prepared. Easy to translate that one. If you want to be great at anything, whether it's your career, relationships, or just resisting the urge to buy a 500 quid self-help course that promises instant success, you must be willing to go through the grind. Skipping the process is like showing up to a gladiator fight after watching just one YouTube tutorial on sword fighting. It's not Grendel, is it? Picture this. You decide you're going to do a marathon run. You buy fancy shoes, post motivational Instagram stories, and then you sprint full speed for the first mile. 10 minutes later, you're on the sidewalk, gasping for air, reconsidering every life decision that led you to that point. That's what happens when you rush into something without building up the endurance, physically or mentally. And trust me, this applies to everything. Trying to become a millionaire overnight, that's how people end up in jail. Rushing into a relationship because it feels right, that's how you end up trapped in a 3-hour conversation about star signs with someone who blames their bad decisions on being a Gemini. Preparation matters. We've been there. Alright, time now for some affirmations. Not affirmations, because instead of blindly saying, I'm successful, we're asking the right questions that actually shift your mindset. Number 1, am I acting out of impulse or preparation? Do I want to be the person who jumps into deep water without checking how deep it actually is? Number 2, would my future self thank me for this decision? Or is this one of those I need to delete my search history immediately kind of things? Number 3, am I being consistent or am I just hoping for shortcuts? Because even Batman had years of training before he started fighting crime. He didn't just watch a few YouTube tutorials and call it a day, did he? Number 4, if success came today, would I even be ready for it? Would I be like someone who wins the lottery and then goes broke in a year because they spent it all on jet skis and NFTs? Number 5, am I mistaking discomfort for failure? Because growing pains and failure, they feel kind of similar, but only one of them actually makes you stronger. And finally, number 6, what's my winter training? What's the tough work I need to put in now so I don't crumble later? think of it like preparing for life's boss battle. Because trust me, it is coming. It is coming. So, moral of the story, stop trying to microwave your success. Life isn't instant noodles. If you don't put in the work, you'll either end up with regret or worse, a LinkedIn bio that says self-made entrepreneur while you live in your mum's basement. And if you're not one of those over 100 people who haven't subscribed right now, somewhere out there, a life coach is preparing a very long speech about trusting the process, complete with slow motion footage of people jogging at sunrise. Don't make me do that to you. In other words, stop demanding rewards for work you haven't done yet. The universe isn't a vending machine. You don't just press a button and get success. Put in the work. Take the time. And for the love of all things good, stop expecting six-pack abs from just one plank. Now, tell me in the comments what's something you've been rushing into. Oh, no judgment. We've all been there. Check out the description for a playlist of more wisdom, sarcasm, and affirmations to get your mindset on track. It's basically your personal motivational Netflix minus the cringe. And I'll see you in the next one, where hopefully you'll stop trying to fast track your way to greatness. And I love you, and I miss you. Take care.